All right, good morning. I'm going to make this check-in quick because I got to get my daughter to camp, but got the glasses on because that, the eye that I end up stabbing, it's getting better, but you're not supposed to wear contacts when you have an eye injury. So I'm going to wear the glasses for a little bit. The only thing that I don't love is it's starting to bother me around my ears. But I weighed in 106.6 today. My rate of loss is 0.4 to 0.5 pounds, which is exactly what I needed to do. And we're 22 days out. Crazy. 3 weeks out. Let's go. Let's go see how I'm looking. All right, so my husband's like, just shut the light off. It'll help your pictures, like help you see everything. So I'm trying to do the pictures with the light out. So let's all right, so let's see what we got today. I am, kind of warming up into my posing. I take my time when I first start posing for the day. I usually would have music on, but I've been kind of doing this in the dark and with no music. I don't know what is going on deep in the season here. So just trying to kind of warm up through my posing here. I don't believe I have my clicker. No, I don't have my clicker. So after this, bust my butt. Yeah, not my best work. Okay, let's get back. All right, so in my mind, I don't know if they're doing my yard work, but it is loud. So in my mind, I don't love the pictures, so I'm going to take them again. I'm going to take them again, and also I'm going to assess the situation. Like, I know I need my waist to be smaller, but I don't know if I love how I'm looking, so I'm going to keep looking at it. But I'm going to take some new pictures because I'm not convinced yet. And sometimes I get like that. I'm like, oh, I don't love it. But I did love last week's pictures. But I'm still on my period, so that's also the issue. So anyway, new pictures. All right, so now I'm warmed up. Let's see if this gets a little bit better. It seems better. The camera is also at a better correct angle for you guys to see. And as you can see, as I get going throughout the day or out through the posing session, things get better, more stable, more even. So if you ever get into a rut with your morning check-ins, just give yourself a little bit of time. It'll pay off for sure. All right, so I realized like the lighting in there, the light on was too much. It was like drowning out my look, and I understand I can change like the settings on here, but I don't got time. I don't got time. So here's my check-in pictures. You guys can see them here, and I did get my new shoes. Got my new shoes. They're the exact same, so I just need to break them in. But I think I'm looking good. I think I'm happy with my look. Let me look. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It just looks so much different than what I looked like. So I think I need to put some side-by-sides and go from there. But no, it looks good. I just need a minute sometimes to like process the pictures. They look good. The red's throwing me off. They don't love the red on me, so I see it. But yeah, no, these look good. So I'm going to recheck in on Saturday and make any decisions from there. If I need a refeed or something, but because my weight is low on my period, so I'm assuming if I'm in the 105, like if I'm like 105.8, I'm giving myself a refeed on Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. And I don't know what kind of refeed. It's just day by day, you guys. Just day by day. But yeah. All right. So I am going to get my daughter ready for camp. I think I'll eat when I come back, and then I have to go for a walk, get my steps in early enough where I'm not super hot. I have a client interest call at 10:30, so I'll have enough time to get my walk in, and then I'll be on the Stage TV with Suki for Portugal Pro. We're gonna talk about how that show went, and then I've got a bunch of client check-ins, so I am gonna get after it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. 3 weeks out, can't believe it, crazy. All right, let's get to work on my Tuesday lower body workout. I've been going to Crunch lately because it's so much closer to my house. So anyway, I'm doing reverse hyperextensions with the Smith machine. These are a staple to my workouts. I definitely love them. And I've actually been loving the booty builder version of the low back extensions, focused on the glutes. I am really making sure all that tension is in my glutes. This varies person to person and how you want to set that up. And then I do a staggered stance RDL with a slight rotation. I do like to hold the weight on the opposite side of my working leg, and I like to rotate in towards that foot to really make sure I'm rotating at the upper glute. And then I did these linear hack squats, linear hack squats, which I love this new machine. I didn't have this at my other gym, so I've been kind of liking this for the quads. And then I like the hip press, which I can feel this more in my glutes. And I've got 4 plates on here, which was kind of impressive considering I'm 2 weeks out and 100 and nothing pounds. So feeling really good with these. Actually love these. And leg extensions, single leg. I had 35s on here, but they felt like crap, so I moved to 25, and you can tell that I'm literally dying. I like to kick my butt in the gym, but yeah, struggling. And then I ended with these. I like this as well for the glutes, so it's been kind of fun mixing up the equipment a little bit. Having this on hand at Crunch has been great. All right, so got the workout done, and I'm gonna do a quick little update here. Making meal number 2, just dropped my daughter off at camp. And something I've been doing is using my app. I use Fat Secret. And I put myself on a meal plan. So what's cool is I have saved meals in here. Oh, it's hard to see sometimes with the glare, but I have Tampa Meal 1, Tampa Meal 2. So I can just click on those. They're already in there. Been consistent on my meals. Now, obviously, I just want to make sure I entered correctly what I've had. Yes. I'll make some small adjustments to the portions occasionally, but for the most part, it's the same exact meals. Got salt, got my rice, just cooked up the eggs, and I'm gonna quickly eat and go for some steps before a maintenance person comes for air conditioning, and get to all of my check-ins. Got a couple calls today and edit this. And tomorrow is my peak trial already. So I got some content Saturday and I messed up where my mic was not working, which you couldn't hear me at all. So I might crop some stuff here, but yeah, you couldn't hear me. So everything I said is gone. Well, it's there, but you can't hear it. You guys would have been so annoyed. Like, I was trying to edit it and I'm like, I can't with this. So in the short, I hit a new low weight on Sunday. I believe it was Sunday, yeah, of 106, which is great. That's my competition weight. And my weight trends are lower than where I got my pro win for the week, which is good. I want to look at all of this data because I want to come in just a hair tighter at my waist. So all of my body fat, all of my body fat that comes off last is always my stomach, and it always comes there first. So the objective is to get this super, super flat while keeping fullness in the rest of my body. And I think I'm achieving that. and I'm going to play around with, you know, my response every single day. But tomorrow, since I'm waking up still 106, 106.2, 106.4, tomorrow when I run my trial show day, it's going to be pretty accurate because my lower weight, I'm pretty much my competition weight. So that's good news. And I'm 2 weeks out. So I wrote it all out. I've got my meals, I've got my hydration, and I've got that all figured out, and I'm gonna run it tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is probably document that here on YouTube for my 2 week out. And I'm gonna also make a post for Instagram comparing my physique morning to night so you guys can see what I did. Want to see how it goes. And then Thursday I'll wake up, continue to assess how I looked. Maybe I could have pushed food more or less depending on my response on Thursday morning. Now ovulation's coming around the corner, so I have to consider that as well. But I also will be on my period on show day, and I'm competing at nighttime. So this is why I'm getting, you know, into getting a little bit leaner, so I have a little bit of more flexibility of competing at nighttime. So that's the plan. And I will make sure I'm documenting that. So I'm excited. I think I've made some good progress. I think my upper body looks better in my back pose. I think my waist is tighter. I think overall, just generally, my composition just looks better. My food's at a good spot. And what I'm gonna do Thursday, depending how I wake up, I'm gonna do a refeed that's consistent with my normal food intake. But if I'm in the bottom of the barrel and I need to like replenish myself, then I will maybe opt for something different, but it's literally day by day decisions. And then the Thursday, I'm also removing cardio on Thursday. I'm not gonna do cardio. Friday, I'll return to my normal plan, depending how I wake up on Friday. Saturday, I'll take new check-in pictures, see where I'm at, and make any bigger decisions there, because I will only be like 12 days out, you know, and peak week will start exactly a week from there. And I'll probably do my peak a little differently. Probably be able to, since I'm already assessing how I look, just keeping the same plan, I'll be able to follow the same plan and run my show day if it all works out great tomorrow, you know? And if I'm able to maintain close to this weight without having continuous fat loss, depending how I look, I might need additional fat loss. I'm not sure. I have to see how my pictures are in the morning. So that's how I go about it in my brain. But we're so close. It's like this weird moment where I'm like super close, but like I'm also far at the same time. And I got to make these decisions to keep the fullness, but get tight. And like, it's just a lot. So, and consider all of the other aspects of competing at nighttime. So that's that. I'm going to eat my eggs and rice, get out, get my steps, get to work for the day, and stick to this meal plan. And then tomorrow I'm probably going to be starving. Just kidding. I'm not doing any exercise tomorrow, no steps, nothing. I'm going to try to treat it like a show day while working. And then, yeah, Thursday we'll see where I'm at. So all in all, I hope you guys have enjoyed this process and hearing how I decide to do things. And I can't believe 2 weeks out already on Thursday, which is wild, just wild, you guys. And if you guys like this content, please share it, like it, comment. The more engagement, the better for me to keep going and pushing out this stuff out there, so you guys can like hear how things go behind the scenes for a pro competitor. And I do coach myself, as you guys know, but I coach others. I've been coaching since 2014. I've been coaching myself on and off since 2010, 2011. My first seasons, I did 2012, 2013. I coached myself 2017, 2024, 2026. So definitely love doing what I do. So if you guys need help, you guys can sign up through my link on the bio. I do lifestyle, competition prep, and posing. Check it out. Be happy to help you guys. And until next time, thank you. Bye.